6 women, 1 goal. Extreme Huntress. Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud sponsors.
It's day 2. I'm hunting an Aoudad ewe. I've hunted an Aoudad last year, so I feel like I have an advantage on them. I know they like to stay in a tight group and feed in open areas.
Right at this bend back there, there's a pond. It's where they water. And also, as you come around this bend, there's a pond back here, too.
You guys ready?
Taylor is the only repeat that we've ever had with the Extreme Hunters competition. She was here last year, hunted with her several times last year as it worked out, and I was really glad to see her come back this year. She is an excellent hunter.
It's the first time I've ever hunted for Aoudad, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, and she did awesome in covering so much ground.
She walked very aggressively in terms of getting from one area to the next. There's some of these places you can walk fairly fast simply because you can't see more than about 6-8 feet. Her plan obviously was to try to cover as much ground as what she could and to cover as much area of that open area as she could, and she did a real good job as far as I'm concerned.
Should we just keep it here?
I'm not sure what we could have done any differently. The wind was going everywhere, so we basically, our time was running out. We basically watched and kind of tried to wait them out to see if one would pop out, and the wind was just changing constantly while we were sitting there.
There were animals in and out throughout there. We saw a bobcat, which was pretty cool. There's a bobcat. That was sweet. Then finally got down to the last 20 minutes and saw a whole bunch of male Aoudads. We're in a group of Aoudad, but they're all males, is what we see so far.
As far as Taylor's concerned, I think it was a successful hunt in every way that it could be with the animals that were moving this morning. Good hunt, fun to spend time with both these ladies.
Chantel, along with Allison, is hunting for a scimitar horned oryx, a specific animal well beyond its breeding age.
Wind's going this way. It's in our favor. If we see our buck, I'm going to take my pack off, and I'll get the sticks from you, and then I just want to range him. Hopefully he's not too far.
I think the hunt went excellent.
I think Chantel did pretty well this morning. There was a few things I would have done differently. When we started out really slow.
I feel really proud right now because there was a lot of situations where we could have rushed it. I feel confident that we did everything that we should have for a successful hunt.
My gut is telling me that they're in that pasture over there, and I tried to approach it yesterday and we were too late.
They're going to be relaxed this morning since it's not hot. Is that way too soon?
My belly. I thought it was her stomach. Because she's always hungry.
These are plains game, and I mean, just in the term, you know that they're probably going to hang out mostly in the plains. If that plain's empty, I would have kind of made some tracks to get to the next plain to check it, but we spent some time kind of working our way along until I pointed out that fact, and then we kind of booked it a little bit.
Yesterday I made the mistake of going that way. I think we could get around the pond because it looked like that's where they were from the mountain, but they're in there.
This one, and we ended up actually almost busting a little group that was crossing, kind of milling around still in these little clearings.
Just across the road. I think they're all filtering from one side to the other. That's good news. That was him.
And it was a successful hunt. I mean, we got 75 meters away from an absolute beautiful record bull, and he didn't have a clue we were there. He stood there for probably 15 minutes. I feel really, really, really proud of what we did.
We snuck in to get a look at them, but we were completely against the wind because half the group was in front of us and half the group was across, and the wind was blowing across.
But I'm gonna weasel through this grass.
I think everything that we did, just pacing ourselves, going quickly when we had to and just taking time and hiding when we needed to, it was perfect.
A rabbit busted them.
But I think all in all, she did a good job.
Another day hunting. Can't complain.
Next time on Extreme Huntress, Allison takes the lead and heads out in search of fallow deer. Meanwhile, Lindsay sets her sights once again on a management scimitar horned oryx, who's got what it takes to be 2017's Extreme Huntress. Tune in and find out. Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud sponsors.